It's Tori here, and I am blow drying my hair. But today I want to touch on the subject side chicks. We all know somebody who has been a side chick. You have maybe been a side chick before in your lifetime. Whatever the case is, I want to talk about it. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, what's up? Coming back to you with the topic of side chicks today. So let's talk about it. What is a side chick? According to, the answers I have received, a side chick is a woman who picks up the slack of the main chick. So if the main chick is not doing what she's supposed to do, then this is where the side chick comes in and pick up that slack. So the thing is it okay to be a side chick? I mean, we all have been there. Have you ever been a side chick? Do you know a side chick? Your friends may have been a side chick. Your mother, anybody you know, could have aunts, cousins, sisters, you know what I mean, grandma, whatever, have been a side chick. You don't know that. And the question is, do you know if you're a side chick, or is it okay that you are a side chick? So most people, like in our generation, let me say this first, that side chicks did not just come about. Back in the day, they used to be called home wreckers. So this whole new side chick, it's not a new thing. It's not a new thing that's just coming into, our society now. It has always been around. Everything that's happening now has been around. It's just evolving more. You know what I mean? So like the side chick thing is not new, but more people are accepting the fact of their mates having, or their man having, a side chick. Me personally, I don't get down like that. If he has a side chick, I bet not find out about no side chick. That's all I'm saying, because it could get ugly. Like seriously, I don't play that side chick stuff, because whatever I'm not doing, then you need to go out there and find somebody else who can do it. Like, I'm not playing that. I'm about to share. I don't even share food with my kids. I don't like it. I'm the only child. I ain't good at sharing. So for me to probably share my man with another woman, sorry, boo, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm pretty, but I'm local. Okay? Like, seriously. Like, it ain't happening. So, like, nowadays women don't care about being side chicks. Like, I've seen a meme where this lady had on a shirt and she was proud to sport that she was a side chick. Like, seriously? So what is the dude saying? You know what I mean? Like, what if you found out that your dude was taking care of another family, or had a side chick and had a baby with this side chick, or whatever the case is? Like, you just know your man got a side chick. Like, are you gonna put up with that? Like, why? Like, it's enough men out here in this world for every woman to have one. And if it ain't, then I'm sorry, you better pray to Jesus for him to send you a man. Because I wasn't born, first and foremost, I wasn't born when my man was born. So, maybe a little 15, 20 years, but you might get one. Just as long as it ain't my baby. Because my babies, I ain't playing that. You know what I mean? They cute, no, but they're my boys, the mama's boys. But no, seriously, get back to the subject. Side chicks they just did not come about. Like, I work at a factory, a plant, and I want to start this thing, the lives of plant wives, because my dad, rest his soul, he worked at Ford for 50 long years, y'all. So I've heard the stories about plant relationships versus your relationships outside of the plant. And like, now, since I work at a plant, like, I see it. So, you know what I mean? Like, I could say that it's actually true, because by me working there, you have these people who establish relationships at work, and they have relationships outside of their jobs. So, that could be like that's my plant boo, that's my plant wife, my plant husband, whatever the case is. And the wife may not know, or sometimes she may know, but by your man working 10, 15, 12 hours a day, what can you do? What can you say as long as he bringing home that paper? But not for me. I don't care how much money you bringing in, boo, boo. We women nowadays can get our own. We have been doing it for a while. So it don't matter about the bread, because us women can get our own bread. And if you that lazy where you can't get your own bread, then something wrong with you. Like, no. But I'm not playing second fiddle to nobody. And shouldn't no woman want to play second fiddle to anybody? Like, why? Like, what is it? Like, you can't get your own man? Or is it the fact that you want to brag about having someone else's man? Like, I don't understand the whole I'm gonna be a side chick thing. I'm not a side chick. I'm not gonna ever say that I wasn't a side chick. Now let's get that straight. Now back in my heyday, I ain't that old, but back when I was a little younger, I mean, we all have been, I could say, a side chick, or whatever you want to call it. I may not have known I was a side chick. I, at the time, probably didn't even care either. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I told y'all, like, well, I was spoiled growing up. So, from my daddy. I didn't really care about no guys, because my daddy gave me everything I ever wanted or needed as far as, like, financially. I wasn't thinking about men. I didn't really have sex till, I didn't say going really, but I didn't start having sex until I was 18. So, you know what I mean? As far as like boys and me, like, I like boys, don't get it wrong. I was a little ass, man. You know what I mean? But, it wasn't, I never asked a man for nothing. Like, it was like, I got a daddy. My daddy got bankroll. So, I don't care about what you, I've never been with a dude because of their money or because of what they have, because I had a father who had it. So, I ain't like that. But now, you know what I mean? Like, women, I ain't knocking no woman who is about getting that bread from a man. Like, whatever. That's what they call it. They call gold diggers. Some of them ain't called gold diggers. Some are just like, hey, look, dude, if you're going to be up in my crib, you're going to pay for something. If you're going to get all up in here, you're going to pay for something. So I get that. Like, we are women, and it's true. Like, our grandmas, whoever taught us, look, don't be giving out your cookies for free, and they not paying for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we get that. So, no, but like being a side chick, I don't know. I don't get that thing. Me and my best friend was talking about that, and it's like, well, some women don't care. Like, they know that these men have relationships, and they like, well, hey, just as long as she don't know about me, maybe he can continue to do this and do that, or whatever the case is, and we can go out and we can do this. But here's the thing. I know a lot of people, and I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna put me out the equation for right now. People know people. This world is very small, whether you want to believe it or not. This world is not big as it may seem. It's not as big. So you may go out with your side chick one day, right? I'm sorry, y'all, but my hair is just, I shampooed it today, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, it feels good, but it's just this side here. Okay, whatever. Anyway, but you go out with your side chick, right? God forbid one of her family members, or whatever the case is, may see you out and tell her. Now, that's another thing. Some people don't care. Some people take their side pieces out far away where nobody would know where they're going, whatever the case is. But people know people. Just whatever. But I don't know. However, if your family member or friend sees your mate out with another person, is it your friend's or family responsibility to call you and tell you? Yes and no. And I'm going to say, because I was in this situation, and I said I was going to take myself out. But no, I'm going to say this, because I've known someone who was a dear friend of mine, and here's my baby. Here's my little, he was bad at school today, so he can't watch TV. So he has to do book. And this is the Bible. Yes. We praise the Lord's up in here. As for me and my house. Okay. What do you need, darling?
Could you read that when it's bedtime?
I sure can. But what you can do is, you can do it. These are actually puzzles. Go find another book, and that you can read, and read that, or do some coloring for right now. Okay. Excuse me, guys. He's not he's in kindergarten, so he's the beginner in reading, so he doesn't know all of the words properly yet. However, but I'm going to say yes and no. Just take it. I'm going to say yes and no because I had a dear friend who was at home. I saw her guy out with another woman, and I called her and I said, "Hey, where you at?" You know, she was like, "Oh, I'm at home." I'm like, "Well, so and so is out with somebody else. I don't know if it's his family member. You know, I made myself clear. I don't know if it's a family member, friend, whatever. I ain't stepping on no toes, but I'm just informing you." I don't know. I don't think, mind y'all, I know how this man look. He been around for so long. I know how he look. So he saw me too. So she was like, "Oh no, I just got off the phone with him, blase, blase. He ain't there. He just." Okay, so long story short, it just blew out of proportion. And even though he was out with another person to this day, she is like, "No, he wasn't, whatever, whatever." And back then, camera phones was not like popping like that. I had a Nextel, so it was like a chirp chirp. You know what I mean? So that was it. So I mean, it could backfire because you never know who that person could be with, or if that mate, if your mate or whatever mate could have already have told, you know, that person that they're with that they were going out with something, so, or someone. So, you know, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Excuse me, I would just say that if it was my friends, I need them to tell me because I need to know. Like, even if I do know, but I know my friends are looking out like, "Hey, Tori, so-and-so is out with, do you know this?" "Oh, girl, yeah, I know." Or, "No, I don't know." Let me put a halt to that real quick. Pause. We're going to pause the situation. So, you know, that's just me, though. But, yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. It's about what a woman wants to put up with. As I said before, if you want to put up with your man having a side chick because he paying all the bills, you ain't got no job, and he's taking care of this and that, then that's you. I'm not knocking nobody for what they do. However, I just feel like we as women take so much. We go through so much already. We have to give birth. We have to take care of the household, even if we don't pay for nothing when we're married or with a guy. But some of us do. We pay for everything, from the children, from the house, from the cars to the insurance. I mean, why even want to play second fiddle to anybody when you got to do all of that? Like, no. Like, boo-boo, I can go out here and get a man who's going to bring to the table and not take from my table. So it's like, no, I don't agree with that. But like I said, I don't like anybody who does it. I'm not the judge. I'm just speaking my opinion, and this is just about side chicks. But no, I don't judge nobody for what they do. Let's get that straight. I don't care if you're a homosexual. I don't care if you're straight. Everybody has sinned and come short, and it's in the Bible. So nobody's sin is better than anybody else's. So I don't care what you do. Don't turn your nose up on nobody. I'm just saying, for me, like, I'm not going to be out here being a side chick because I just don't want to be a side chick. And I don't want my man to have a side chick because I don't get down with being a side chick. Plain and simple. So that's just me. But like I said, I ain't judging. Excuse me, pause. Yes, darling.
Can you read this book when it's bedtime?
Okay.
I'm going to leave it right here.
Okay, thank you. He wants me to leave the book right here. So... But yeah, but I mean, I do want to do that thing, plant the lives of plant wives, because I won't name the plants, but I do want to go to the big three and just go around and just, you know, have a documentary of, you know, the girlfriends and the plants and the actual wives. I don't want to bring the two together, if that makes sense, but I want to get the perspectives of each. Like if they don't want to be named or whatever the case is, that's cool too. But it is like side chicks is real, y'all. They real. Like they out here and they don't mind having your man. Like they don't mind playing second fiddle. They like cool. He got a woman, he can go home, but when I want some and I'ma get it. That's another thing. Mm-mm. Men could probably play that where they can be like, all right, babe, I'm out here, I'm finna go to work. And they go be with the number two girl. But it's like, why would you even want to wait until he finished doing what he doing at home and then come to you? Like, that's just too much work. Like, if you gotta lie, and you gotta follow the lie with a lie, you gotta keep lying about where you at and what you're doing, eventually it's going to come up and it's going to come out, because everything that's done in the dark doesn't, it comes out. It comes out in the light. You know, we know that term. We know that statement. So it doesn't always stays in. No matter what, you know, tomorrow, today, next week, next year, the next 10 years, it's going to come out. Nothing stays in the dark. But I mean, you know, we women gotta do better. Like we banging nowadays. We getting our degrees. We own the businesses. Like we don't have to play second fiddle to nobody. Like we shouldn't even have to. Like you shouldn't even want to. But if you just that type of person, then go ahead. But you know, what makes a side chick different from the main chick? I watch a lot of Lifetime, y'all. Like Lifetime Movie Network is my thing. And I watched a movie where this man completely, I don't even remember the name of the movie, but it was so good. I watched it at work. Where this man had another family. Like he came home, had a big old nice house, came home to his wife and son and was like, oh, I love you, and blah, blah, blah. And he was worked in pharmaceuticals, so he was always gone. And he left one night, and she was like, you know, we got to take our son to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like the next day he needed some type of transplant, but he needed it from his dad, not from his mom. So he was like, okay, cool. Long story short, they got up the next day. He wasn't there. She kept calling him, no answer. Days went by. No, she didn't hear from him at all, okay? So she eventually found out that this man had another family, like was married to somebody else, changed his name, like just was married, like had a prior family before marrying her. So it's like sometimes women don't know that they're the side chick until later on. And that right there could be dangerous, because she went after him. She was like, oh no. And he got upset. Like she was in this broad's house, y'all. She went to the broad's house and was like, oh, she acted as if she was a realtor to view the house. He came home and was like, he tried to kill her, of course, because he was like, well, I'm not leaving my first wife. I'm going to make things right, whatever. And he tried to kill her. So it just got all bad and out of hand. So that's what I'm saying. Like being that side chick mess is not cool. This is my oldest baby. Can I help you? It's my babies. They love their mommy, and I love them. Okay, bye. Mommy's talking.
Boy!
I don't know what he just did, but
Hit the folks. They don't hide this.
okay. But that's my time, y'all. Until next time, we have talked about side chicks. Maybe I'll continue this another time, because I still got much more to say about, you know, side chicks. And yes, y'all, look at this. This is what I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah. But yeah, this is my little outfit. I've had this for years, and it's getting a little tight. I think the older I'm getting, I'm gaining a little bit of weight. Just a tiny bit. But, you know. Yeah, so you guys have a beautiful and blessed week. Until then, peace out, my ism.